In 2010, Kyron Horman, a second grader from Portland, Oregon, disappeared without a trace. Could these dark and mossy woods be the final resting place of the boy whose smile touched the hearts of so many? In this Crime Watch Daily exclusive, I've been asked by Kyron's mother, Desiree, to join in on a search based on new evidence. And it seems we may have just found something.
Found the phone.
What?
The discovery is both thrilling and sobering.
Well, regardless, we're gonna have to get somebody out here.
So we've located a bone right here, two bones actually, and now we're trying to identify if the bone is part of human remains. So we're going to get some experts here to determine what exactly we are looking at. Fearing the worst, Desiree is led away from the scene.
She doesn't need to see any part of that. You know, she's doing everything. She wants to be part of everything. She wants to find her son, regardless. But that's a harsh reality.
And what motivates you to search year after year for Kyron?
Kyron, his family. I'm sure you guys have sensed it. The second you get near him, you feel their pain. You feel it. And I just want to do anything I can to help bring him home. I mean, he's just a little boy.
Before long, a professional search and rescue team arrives on scene.
It's about 10.5 inches long. Potentially would be a femur if it was anything.
So Dennis, what's the protocol now? If you could explain that to us.
What we're going to do is I'm going to send it to actually our national search director. They have a human remains detection area. If they say it's something that should have the dogs come look at, they will.
A team of cadaver dogs are indeed called to the area. And what's her name?
This is Delilah.
Delilah, okay.
She knows it's time to go to work. Go girl, here, front.
These search and rescue canine units are specifically trained to sniff out human decay, whether that's flesh or blood or even bones. And as you can see, that's what this particular canine unit is doing now in the search for Kyron. The search is difficult and painstaking, but understanding the reason we're all here drives everyone to keep going. Back at the command post, the tension is palpable. When there are remains found and cadaver dogs sent in, what's it like?
It's an absolute roller coaster when you come across something like that. Any member, especially a family member, your heart stops, your breathing stops, and of course, the family is wondering if that's their child. Is that Kyron?
Ultimately, the bones we discovered turn out not to be human after all. It's news that Desiree greets with the combination of relief and sadness. This story has been difficult for me to cover because it's gut-wrenching, and being on that search with you, when we came across the skeletal remains, what's going through your mind?
I didn't want to look, but I knew I had to. It's the first time I've seen bones that looked like they could be human. It was a huge possibility, and that scared me.
While Kyron's disappearance remains unsolved, the mystery of Terry Horman deepens. What does Terry do after Kyron's disappearance?
She moved away and basically hid out for a little while. Then she attempted to change her name. She had figured out a name in a murder mystery novel, Claire Sullivan, and wanted to change her name to that.
It's almost unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We tried to get Terry Horman's side of the story, but she's hiding behind attorneys who refuse to tell us where she is. The case of Kyron is still an open investigation, and police will not comment. Despite Terry Horman's silence, rest assured, Desiree's search for Kyron will continue, but she needs our help.
I want to know who Terry's been talking to, what she's been saying. I want to bring her to justice. I want people to help me with that.
Well, certainly no doubt in Desiree's mind as to who is responsible for her son's disappearance, but we should stress that we did ask Terry Horman for an interview. Her attorney said they are not commenting at this time. However, in court, her attorney did say she was not the last person to have seen Kyron the day he went missing, adding that they have witnesses to prove that. So if you have any information on this case, you can submit a tip anonymously at our website, crimewatchdaily.com, or you can call our toll-free tip line, that number, 1-844-800-CRIME.